Broken men. They're all around. And I think that they're being promoted heavily these days. And I'll give you a good example. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cobra. And I recently came across this video where you basically had this kind of blue-collar redneck guy in his pickup. And he's frustrated because he doesn't know what all the fuss is about when it comes to all this trans stuff. And he brags about how he's going to he already sends his kid to school, and he doesn't support it. He doesn't support the gay agenda, but at the same time, he doesn't resist it. And he says that makes his son a better person or some stupid shit like that. But the message that he was saying wasn't the problem. The problem was really, or not the problem, but I think what they were really trying to focus on was the way that this guy talked and presented himself, because you had this kind of wannabe rough and tumble blue collar guy, looks, like he's got a tough job, and he's very intense in the way he talks to the camera, and my son, he's gonna deal with all of this stuff, and I'm making him a stronger man because we don't put up with that shit kind of stuff. To me, all I see is a broken man. I see somebody who gave up. I see somebody who said, you know what? All this gay agenda stuff, I'm going to hide my resignation, my cowardice from it behind, well, I'm just more advanced, or I'm going to be tougher, or something like that. That man has no balls. And to be honest, from what I saw in the video, he might actually have no balls, because he has that kind of face that, you see a lot of zipper tits with. And by the way, if you guys don't know what zipper tits are, it's like when women get a mastectomy and they have their tits removed, and then they have those scars and it looks like a zipper. So I call them zipper tits. They pull the skin off of their forearm and they make like a fucking hot dog between their legs. It's grotesque. But he could be one of those, if I'm being honest. Just, you look at his face, and also the way he hides his Adam's apple. When the guy talks, he never reveals, he never lifts up his chin. You know what I mean? So you never know. You never know. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on out there. But what I'm really trying to say here is, guys, don't become black. Don't try to hide your black pill with the red pill. Okay? If you're black pilled, you're black pilled. If you're red pilled, good. But what it basically means is don't give up. Don't feel like, oh man, all this gay agenda stuff, I can't resist it, or maybe I'll get a pat on the head by my Jewish masters if I pretend to be rough and tough and promote their sick shit. I'm going to tell you something that I think I haven't heard from a lot of people. We've already won. The conservative side, we've already won. We're just on a delay. And the reason I say that is this. You are not alone in the way you feel about all of this disgusting shit that you see out there with the drag queens and transgenderism and all that stuff. We've reached the end of liberalism. It's over. The tide has shifted, and it's happening. Where they fucked up was when they pushed it on the kids. Because what happened is, kids don't want to get involved in adult shit. They want to be kids. They want to run around and do silly shit, as they should. But when adults start pooping on their playgrounds and telling them that, hey, you've got to start calling Bobby Sally and Sally Bobby, they can see things for what they truly are. They still have that innocence in the way that they process information. So they know it's bullshit. Also, conservatives are the ones that have more kids than liberals. So we got them beat there. And all these liberal parents you see out there, shoving vaccines into their kids and buying them rainbow t-shirts and telling them they can do whatever they want. I mean, it's child abuse. You're hurting that child. You're doing something unnatural to that kid. And sooner or later, that kid's going to realize it when he goes out in the world and sees that not everybody's as brainwashed as him. And he's going to wonder, what the fuck is this? Why did my parents do this to me? Oh, because it was popular at the time and my mom wanted likes on Boomer Book or whatever dumb shit that people are on. I feel bad when I see things happening to kids out there. But all I can tell you is it's not going to last. You can't keep up this charade. You can't overcome thousands, tens of thousands years of natural order with like 4 or 5 years of, hey, you can be a woman. No, I'm sorry. You can't. You can't. You can't be a woman. I can't be a woman any more than I can be a kangaroo. I'm sorry, I can't. It doesn't matter how much surgery I fucking do. I can mangle myself. I can turn myself into a fucking Mr. Potato Head. You know, where you just pop out the stuff and you pop it in, you know, that kind of thing. I can't. The same way a woman can't. Why would? I don't want to be a woman, and I don't think women want to be men. And if they do, then there's something wrong with them inside their brain. And these people are crazy, and the medical industry knows it. Why the fuck you think they promote it? That's a cash cow. You nuts? I don't blame the medical industry for pushing all this stuff. Think about it from their perspective. You can have somebody coming into your hospital for the rest of their life, probably every few weeks, for some crazy exotic disease or sepsis and between their legs or God knows what other dumb shit that they've got going on inside their head. That's a customer for life, like a good customer. They're going to pay tons of money. And they're tricking the insurance industry to cover for them, saying that it's a part of my medical bullshit or whatever. Okay. So I'm not surprised by that. But when I look around and I see the people around us in our circles and in the street, most people, they don't buy into this shit, but they just go along with it because they don't have a voice. But that's changing. This the whole baby boomer generation, they're dropping every day. They're leaving. And it's bringing Gen X and Gen Y and you know millennials and Zoomers and all that shit. They're all coming in and with every day more people like us are coming up. So to all of you guys out there, I'll say this. When you see those videos that I described earlier, you know, Mr. Rough and Tough, I'm going to make my son enjoy gay shit because I'm too much of a pussy to stand up for myself and my country, my family, my religion, whatever. Laugh at them. It's a joke. That guy's a clown. He's out there making these videos trying to sound as rough and tough as he can. I wouldn't be surprised if the next video he does, he's at like an oil rig or like a construction site, you know? As a matter of fact, let me end this video on this prediction for you guys. The next viral clips that you see that promote transgenderism or the gay agenda will come from guys that are on construction sites wearing hard hats, mechanics who are under a fucking giant truck, or some guy working in a field breaking rocks, driving like a huge bulldozer or something. That's their next strategy, I'm guessing. So just be on the lookout for it. And remember, when it comes up, just laugh, because it's not real. Nobody really believes this dumb shit. And to the people who do, they're broken people, but they're not like us. So remain white-pilled, remain optimistic. You've made it this far. If you're pure blood, you're already good to go. And I'll see you on the next one. Cobra out.